The 5th of July, beautiful Bessant Park after the 4th of July celebration. You can see the winds, kind of light, southwest. Well, light, I don't know. I call them light. You might call them strong, but I'm all set up to fly. Just came from the Hofbrau, just 2 liters. Just put my plane in my wagon and walked across the parking lot. Here at beautiful Bessant, the Grand Field. We're going to fly the Apprentice. Get my radio. I'm expecting a fine flight. Got a little bit of sprinklers going on in the main field, but that's okay. Makes it interesting. I'm going to take off in experience mode. Probably going to fly in experience mode. Got a few workers around here. Again, this is an absolutely beautiful park. They've got a memorial there to the veterans that have served. This is a special park. And I appreciate it. As a veteran, I appreciate it. But we're going to go ahead and fly. It should be interesting. But like I said, the winds are blowing probably. If I were to guess, they're probably around 10 at the max on the wind, so it's not very strong winds. Sprinklers have me concerned, but I'll be able to maneuver around them just fine. Hope you enjoyed the flight. It's pretty gusty. It may be in the teens. I may have underestimated the wind, but that's nothing new. You see the Apprentice. It's kind of walking into the wind. Turn around, do downwind, slow it down a little bit. I'll be bringing it down closer to the deck, but
time remaining 11 minutes.
I swear the winds picked up just as soon as I walked out here, as soon as we went up in the air, but that's okay. That happens. I'm not flying the Sequoia because I only have 1 battery left, and from this morning's flights, they went real well. I am in experience mode. Bring it up, a little speed, and we'll do a little loop.
Time remaining 10 minutes.
That was ugly. I don't know if it's ugly because of the wind or because of the 2 liters, but no, I mean, it's not like I just drank 2 liters. I mean, I drink it slow with water and food. But yeah, the wind, I feel the wind. You can probably hear the wind. That was not a bad little loop. field looks a lot smaller when you got these sprinklers active, but
Time remaining 9 minutes.
I like this field a lot for flying. Of course, Frank Brown Park, I could have went over there, but I didn't really want to drive. I got a ways before I can drive. But I can walk my wagon across the parking lot. Watch the Argentina-Belgium football match. I was kind of rooting for Belgium, but that's alright. I don't really have a dog in the fight. Bring it down kind of low. The wind's blowing pretty good, really. It's a little stronger than what I figured it would be.
Time remaining 8 minutes.
As you can see, the Apprentice, man, it's full AS3X. It can handle it no problem. Don't really want to get it wet. I've flown through the sprinklers on other planes before, but not with the Apprentice. Mix a little rudder. I don't have any mix. I've flown this plane and I mean rudder helps. Like right there was a rudder turn. You can see I kind of do it kind of quickly. But, I mean, if you never touch the rudder on this plane, you would never have a problem. There's no rudder. Go up here and we'll do a left turn. I'll slow it down a little bit based on the wind.
Time remaining 7 minutes.
This plane just handles so well. Had a new guy that was flying, the Frank Brown Park Flyers. Tried to get him to fly this today, but he didn't really want to. And I'm gonna try to bring it up. Yeah, there we go. The AS3X will only let you do so much with this plane, but you know, again, if you're trying to do, you know, advanced maneuvers, you got the wrong plane. But like I said, I enjoy the heck out of this plane because this is a plane that you can, you know, even though it's kind of windy today, this afternoon now when I'm flying, it's like in the 90s, 89, 90 degrees out, a little bit of a breeze. I mean, it's just a plane that, you know, if you're an experienced pilot, you can just grab it and just kick back and
time remaining 6 minutes.
And relax. Kind of like my cut wing Super Cub, which is almost identical to the Sport Cub that's out, except for it doesn't have the AS3X. I mean, that plane is just a plane you can relax and fly. I'm just going to slow it down now, do a little into the wind, let the AS3X work. I mean, it just keeps it from stalling. That's amazing. Little prop now, let's fly. Like, we had a pretty new flyer flying today at the park. Not going to mention his name, but you know, he was flying. He was flying a. Well, he's flying a Hobby King plane, and heck, he had it 100% throws and no expo, and he's just learning, and he's wondering why he's having a hard time. You know, that's what I mean. Sure, this might cost a little more up front to buy this plane, but you know, he's going to be on his second trainer, his fourth plane, and if you add up the cost of those planes compared to just buying the Apprentice, E-Flite Apprentice S15e, I mean it's like you'd be way ahead of the game. So to me, it's you know, this was the plug and play. It was $269.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
I mean, at 100 and like that plane he's flying, it's $103 plus the radio and the receiver. So yeah, it might cost a little more up front, but you're saving so much more by getting something that can take you from really not knowing how to fly. Because you know, this morning I was showing him, and I took off literally. I just moved pointed it into the wind and put the throttle on high, and it took off by itself. And then I flew it around for a while, and then when it came time to land, I just, you know, brought it down to a decent altitude, pointed it into the wind, and, you know, set the controller on the ground while it did a perfect landing.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Because I mean, if somebody has the basics of flying down, it's just a matter of confidence. And what better to give, you know, plane to give you confidence than the Apprentice. All right, so I'm going to bring it down for landing because I haven't been listening to my girlfriend, so we'll see what kind of landing. I'm still in experience mode here, but with this wind I should be able to. She's blowing it over this way. Kind of treadmilling. But I mean, oops. Yeah, that's a problem with the high wing plane. When you try to turn, it's going to kind of come down like that. I mean, you know, is that a big deal? I don't think so. But there you have it, the Apprentice S15e by E-Flite. This is a windy day, as you can well hear in the mic. And we'll look at the flags. I mean, it's not crazy, but, you know, I mean, the winds at the beach here are tricky because those trees right there, they're blocking some of the winds. So you see some of the winds up, you know, that are up at altitude are a little stronger. Let's see if I can. Sharing the airspace today with one of the banner planes. City Beach. You can't go wrong by going to the Hofbrau and Pier Park. Excellent food, German flair, the beautiful beaches of Panama City Beach, and the fine restaurants and entertainment provided by Pier Park are second to none. Thank you.